I want to talk briefly about these products that's coming out. First, I want to welcome those who've been subscribing and who've been sending questions in to the community board. And yeah, keep sending your questions in. Or if you don't have access to my app or my link, just put it in the comment section, and we'll answer your question. I've always talked about being proactive and not looking for shortcuts because shortcuts keep you dumb. There's a lot you can learn from experiences, even if it's seemed difficult. The joy is in the experience. For example, there's joy in learning a new language. You're learning a new culture, you're learning a new way of life, and by doing so, you learn a lot about your own way of life by learning another's way of life. When you learn a language, you learn in your culture because you cannot know your culture unless you compare with others. That's probably a broad statement. But the point I'm making is that when I started learning different languages at a young age, I learned more about America by learning the language. So don't look for no shortcuts. They have these translator apps where you just talking to them and the person is understanding what you say, and you don't have to think in a language. You can just still speak English. 'Cause you're not learning a language. You're still speaking English. You're not using your mind to translate. You say I don't want to translate. Let the machine translate it for me. That is so dumb and so lazy. You never learn a culture like that. You never learn anything like that. That's people who do that, people who use tools like that, I don't think they are really interested in learning cultures. They're not interested in learning at all. And it upsets me because I know the joy you can have in learning another language. It takes years, but you learn things in the other culture that your culture don't practice, and most of it is very comparative. I've given examples and many times on my apps. Go back and do some research. I've given examples of language and how it differs compared to others languages. And you see America really, hmm, you can see why they say Americans are backwards because they don't want to learn. They don't want to even learn another language. They rather let a phone do it. Don't fall for that, people. If you want to learn a language, don't take a shortcut. What if you lose your phone? What if you lose your app? What if it don't work? What you gonna do then? You see, you gotta think beyond the quick, uh, instant gratification this system provides you. You think beyond that. That's a crutch. Having a translator is a crutch. What if you drop it? What if it breaks? Then you lost. So learn the language, get it in your brain where nobody can take it from you. Stop being so lazy because you see by that example of somebody creating something like that, they are enabling you to be lazy. So you got to see the trick, see the games people playing to try to keep you dumb, really. So that's my comment, and I'm standing by it. And this is staying in the light. with a dark screen.